Hello, I'm alone in Finland. This is EVE Online, and this is a burner Anomic Agent Guristas mission that we're gonna do. Now, normally I would do all of these in the in Hateless Gaming's Nergal. However, this particular one, I will do another video in the Nergal, but this is the first time it's coming up for me since I started doing these videos, and I want to show the fit that I actually use, because the fit with Hateless Gaming, if you don't get it exactly right, you can burn out the prop mod and it'll take sort of 10 minutes to get out and repair it and try it again, whereas this one is fast enough because of the implant, because of the rigs. You're fast enough to be able to catch it, and it's a nice sort of safe run all the way through. Because we're using the Enyo here, you've got the, is it the Enyo? I always get confused between the two. Yeah, it is the Enyo. So you've got the standard kinetic resistance, and the burner, the Guristas burner, is a worm that's firing Scourge missiles, so it's just hitting kinetic. So with this fit on the screen, I will link it below. Let's go and do the mission. Okay, we're on gate, nice and simple. We are going to head through, try and maintain range. The worm isn't particularly fast once you've got this Microwarpdrive off, which is why we're using the Scram, so I'm just going to overheat the Scram. Again, shift click to overheat if you want to do it in one manoeuvre. And then we are just going to approach, Microwarpdrive on. You don't need to overheat it immediately. You just want to try and get close to begin with, so run it one cycle and then overheat, and that'll get you nice and close, nice and quickly. So I've actually run it 2 cycles, but we are overheated now. We're gaining on it. Once it gets within 12, then we should be fine. So second. So we're moving at 5,000 odd. There we go. And I'm going to keep that on for a second. Engage the weapons. Target the ship, that would be an idea. And we are just going to orbit at 2.5. And now I'll turn on the armor repper, and that should be us. I'm going to toss out a drone. Oops. There we go. I'm going to toss out the drone and give it a little attack. Turn off the overload on the repper, on the Scram. My words are just not working today. Now I've got to keep an eye on what this is doing, because occasionally it'll target the drone and start moving away from us. But for the moment it's extra DPS, and if it does target the drone, we just yank it the second we know it's doing it. And as you can see there, I'm cap stable, I've right back up already. And we're just going around. And me flying late at night when I'm really tired and not paying attention is actually quite a good sort of example of these fits. Now remember, I am running with implants when I'm doing all of this, because it's part of this sort of unionised fleet that I'm making. This sort of mission running method that I'm making. So the implants that I'm running with are the low-grade ASCII implant, and then a couple of other repairing implants, as well as one tracking implant, which will help with the guns on this particular ship. So we are just orbiting nice and simple, but unfortunately we are actually orbiting too far out. Again, I'm talking, I'm not paying attention, and my god, it's late at night, I'm tired. This is where the Nergal does have the advantage over this. Because the Nergal itself, when you're running the Guristas mission, the damage spills. So providing you can get in without burning out your prop mod, you should be okay. But as you can see, a lot of the time when I'm doing stuff like this, I'm just doing it late at night and I'm tired, so I'm not doing the best of jobs. But this is a good little fit if you want something that's a bit of an alternative. And the next time this mission pops up, I'll make another video with Hateless's unified Nergal running the Guristas as well. So halfway through the shield now. As you can see, our cap is nice and stable, but we've run out of ammo for the missile launcher. That's not a big issue. Missile launcher back on. Now this is where the Nergal also has an advantage, because this particular worm, the weakest resistance for the shield is the EM, and obviously the disintegrators do EM and explosive damage, which is fantastic. So once again we are looting the corpse. See if we get anything good out of it. And as has been usual for the last little while, not much at all. But that's fine, we'll just take that and then head back to base. So that's one of the versions that I use for running this, and it's usually a bit safer, and as you can see by all the mistakes there, that's kind of why I go for safer over some of the other fits, because I am not particularly good when I'm doing this at night. I'm quite tired and I do this to relax, so I like fits that are more survivable as opposed to really high paced. But the next time this comes up, I will show you the same one with Hayless's Nergal, so that I'm covering all of the bases. Thanks for watching. Bye.